What do we have here? Another awesome Sofirn. Look at this. It's the new SR12. This thing is so small and so powerful all at the same time. It's crazy. Let's check it out. Let's start at the very top. Look at that emitter. It's the new SFT-25R that I keep ranting and raving about. Nice round emitter. It's going to give you a great amount of throw coming from such a little light. It has a glow ring in there. I'll show you that in the dark. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice for finding your light in the dark. It's got a side switch with the battery indicator, but it's locked out. Why did it do that? It's because it's locked out. I'd have to press this 4 times really quick to unlock it, and I'll show you that. There we go. Now it's on, and look at our battery. It's topped off at green. You have your side port, USB Type-C to charge it. Let's keep going. Nice curling to not lose it. You get a nice grip on it, nice clip. Didn't have to replace the clip. I'm carrying it just as it is. And that's always awesome. You don't have to go find a clip for it. The final thing is a magnetic tail, a very strong magnet too. It will hold on the side of the refrigerator. It'll definitely hold on some heavy duty metal like the bumper of my truck, whatever. It's gonna hold no problem. And look at how short this thing is. I want to compare it to this older Workhos, or not a Workhos, this is a Workhos copy. It's a Workhos copy called a GD12. I actually put another video on it if you want to go look at it, a newer video. Anyway, look how short the Sofirn SR12 is compared to that. Now I get it, it doesn't have a tail switch, you know, it's just a magnetic tail, so you lose some length there. But man, it's just so small for the power that you have right here with this SR12. It is really short, really small in my opinion to have so much throw. We're gonna get it out in the dark. We're gonna get it out tonight. You might see some critters, you might not, you never know. But let's go ahead and go through the functionality of it in the daytime before it gets too dark and you can't see it. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it on in a true moonlight mode. Now what I did is I just pressed down on that side button and held down until it came on. This is going to be true like 2, maybe 4 lumen, just looking with my eyes. I don't have any kind of special equipment, but that's awesome because you finally have achieved something really low. Like some of these other lights we've been looking at, they're coming up at, you know, 20 lumen, 30 lumen at the lowest setting, and that's kind of sad because, you know, you can't do much with that. You can make it work, but this right here, you can definitely make this work to preserve your night vision. Now I have it in ramping mode. If you want it in step mode, you can press it 3 times while it's on, or maybe it's 4 times. We're gonna try it. I don't have the manual. Sorry, I don't read manuals to y'all. We just show you the product, because if you want to read something, you can go to a library. Now let's go ahead and ramp it, because I like ramping. I like being able to put this right where I need it, wherever I want it. We're about in the middle right there, and then anytime you want to, you can double press and get to turbo, and then you can single press and go back down to where you just were. Now pay attention, if you double press and go to turbo, you can also double press and come up in the lowest setting. Isn't that cool? And a single press from there turns it off. So you got a lot of options. You can bounce around, get wherever you need to be. Let's try to get it in step mode for those of you that may want step mode. Nope, that's strobe. Okay, so triple press is strobe. Should have known that. Okay, it is 4 presses. Yeah, I should have known that. I've been kind of going fast today, getting stuff done all over the place. So now we're in step mode. So those of you that prefer this, that's great. Here it is. You have that option. I like that they give you the option of ramping or step, because I'm a ramp kind of guy, especially when the ramp is as good as this. It's not too fast or too slow. Sometimes it's annoying when it's really slow because it takes forever to get there, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this. So I will put whatever flashlight I've got that has a really slow ramping, I'll go ahead and put it in step. If it's really fast and it just flies past where you want it to be, that's annoying too. Then I'll use step. But thankfully, 4 presses, and I get to use ramping because that's my preference, and I can get it where I want it to be at a pretty good rate, pretty good speed. I'm happy with it. I like it. And you know, it comes with the 18650. As always, I didn't show you all that. You got to see the strobe, you got to see how you go from ramping to step. Now you're seeing the battery, that's the included battery. What else is there? We locked it out. I had it pulled out of the pocket in lockout mode, and it does the double flash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it does that double flash, just letting you know that you're locked out, and that's a really good feature. Another feature that it does, okay, so let's look at this. We're in lockout now, you know, because it's doing the double flash while you're trying to press the button and turn it on. It's just letting you know, hey, I'm locked, unlock me please. Well, you can also get eaten on by a mosquito around here, and you can also hold down on that button and it'll come up on the lowest setting while it's locked out. That's a pretty cool feature too. So if you're locked out and you don't want to take the time to unlock it and you're just looking for your keyhole, trying to get in your car without scratching your car up, you have that as an option as well. Nice low light. I was wondering if it was kind of like an Android user interface where you can double press and get a higher, but it's not. When you double press and hold down on the second press, it just does that flash, letting you know it's locked out. That's okay though. Good deal. This is kind of new to me. I've been carrying it for just a couple days, and I'm getting out at night and lighting some stuff up. And that mosquito's still flying around, as you can see, so it's looking for some blood. Let's get this out in the dark and show you what it can do from such a small size. Again, look at that. Just crazy, perfect little size to throw in the pocket. Maybe I'm just used to some big flashlights, but that is just a small size in my opinion for the 400 something meters that we're going to be looking at tonight. Look at that moonlight mode. Nah, it's just that glow ring I was showing you all in the daytime. That's nice though. It goes for a little while. Okay, now let's see it in the lowest setting. Look at that. That's nice. That's a lot better than some lights that are going to have 15 to 20 lumen. Way better. I like that. That's good for looking at a map, not killing your night vision too bad. It's definitely not sub-lumen, but it's low enough to make me happy. Okay. We'll go ahead and jump right into turbo and see what kind of little animal this is. We got some eyes walking our way. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, just a cat. It's not bad. I like cats. That's turbo. That's the highest setting. We just jumped right into it. Now, we'll go ahead and step it down to the lowest mode. Look at that right there. I wouldn't want to walk too far and too fast at that level right there, because I'm not really getting enough spill. Got a nice hot spot. I'll go ahead and ramp it up a little. I'm always using my favorite ramping, you know. Get it right where you want it. There we go. I just brought it up to, I'm looking off camera, looks to be about 35, 40 lumen. That's perfect. I could walk all through the woods at this level all night, not a problem. We'll go ahead and get in here and see if we can gain a little distance. I already showed you turbo, so now I just want to get in here and see if we can do a little bit of stuff like that right there. We're stepping it up. We're mid-level. I'll go all the way up, all the way to turbo. Tons of light. And I'll bring it back down. That's right in the middle. That's good. That's good for a distance. Looking out a little ways there. Anytime I need to, I can double press it like I did right there and bring it out to turbo. And then you can double press. Double press. There's Rosie. Okay, so I was trying to tell you what I was doing here. So double press to turbo, and then double press back down is going to get you to the lowest setting. If you double press to turbo and then one click it, it'll get you back where you were, which is going to be, in my case, we were right in the middle. And I just wanted to show you, I had it in the middle setting, had that hot spot a little ways out, kind of like where I'm wiggling it. And check out those branches. I think the babies were dropping those across the trail or something. I don't know what they were doing, but I was able to see them. That's the point that I was going to make. I had that hot spot way out, and my spill let me see those sticks, so I wasn't tripping on them. Thought that was cool. I'm glad that was Rosie. The reason I stopped a minute ago to see what was going on was because I was wondering if it was that other cat. That would be cool. We'll take another cat. But I guess I'm kind of glad that it's just her, so that way we don't have two cats fighting. Walking around though, seeing what I need to see with this thing is phenomenal. It's a really cool little light. I really appreciate the size and the power that this thing has. It has a lot of capability, you know, for you to check your animals or whatever you're doing out here. I'm pretty pleased with this little light, as you can tell. Alright, well, just drop some comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them as always. Thanks for watching.